Why do people gravitate toward you?
I really think a lot of people say is that like our personality.
We twins,
Actually, yeah.
cute, the music, we kind of do everything, so it's like kind of hard to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Do each of you have the same personality?
We actually do. We
Yeah.
dumb goofy. We real funny. Like if you get to know us,
If you
we
get
so
to know
funny.
us, like people always say like off Instagram, like we look serious. We don't even smile in our pictures. In person, we dumb goofy. Like
Yeah,
we
like or
all
people
day.
think we like cocky and like you know think our shit gonna stay. But we actually the opposite. We real goofy. You know, we always cracking jokes and just real down to earth people.
When you say you don't really smile, what's the reasoning behind that?
You know, it ain't no reason. I just be feeling like when I'm posing and smiling, like my smile get weird. Like I don't know. I guess it's just inside my head.
I smile sometimes. I smile like in 2 pictures. But yeah, there's no reason. We just do a little straight face.
Is the straight face a phrase that's called a resting bee face or no? Is that different?
Yeah, it is. But I mean,
even like walking though, people be like, "Oh my god," or like this is just, like people be like, "I was scared to ask you for a picture because you kind of look mean," but that's just my face. Like I just be like,
yeah,
but
just
I'm
how
not
our
really-
resting faces it just look mean, I guess.
When it comes to being funny, the goofiness that you described here, where does that stem from? Where do you think you get that from?
"Oh."
I mean, everybody in our
Yeah.
family is real goofy. Like
Yeah, we just goofball.
we all got like we could take a joke. We got sense of humor in this family, so
Who's the goofiest one?
definitely my dad. Yeah, funny. He's so funny.
Are you saying that because he's in the room?
No, anybody would tell you that. And then Danny's too.
Danny
funny.
funny as shit though. He funny.
And when you say funny, either for Danny or your father, is it silly funny? Is it sarcastic funny? Is it roasting funny? Is it slapstick, physical funny?
Oh, besides the last one, it's all of them.
Have people ever tried to take advantage of this?
What we
Your
goofy?
goofiness, your...
Oh no, because I said a
Oh,
bit straight real fast.
Yeah, I'm goofy,
So-
but don't play with me. Like, don't play
Yeah.
with me, cause I will get real. Yeah.
Has being funny gotten either of you two into trouble?
No. Besides
In
being in
school.
school, but
I used to get in trouble by my teachers all the time. They used to send me to detention. I went to ISIS before. I mean, out of school suspension for 3 days, being goofy and just doing jokes and just being a dumbass.
Class clown?
Class clown.
she was that made me
And I
feel
had
like a nerd.
not in all the classes. You know, I had my favorite teachers, but it was some teachers that
We was just free. Like I don't know. I was a good student, but I like to do what I want at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I can't sit still for too long. Like
As you
I
can
can't
tell,
just you feel me?
those times.
So yeah.
And never expelled,
Nah, we was never
I
expelled.
just the 3-day suspension for you, Angie.
Yeah, it was just in high school really because in elementary and all that I was really the teacher's pet. I used to be so good.
I feel like you know what it was. We was
Honorable
actually
student.
we was homeschooled for like our whole high school,
And then we
Our
went
high
to school in
school.
11.
and then we went to school in 11th grade for like I want to say 4 months, and we just had like a whole bunch of haters there, and like we would always get like an
Yeah,
argument.
girls was just weird towards us. I would have never thought it would be like that in high school. It was the worst. I literally was in high school for like 4 months, and I told my dad to put me back in
Yeah, females are
school.
just weird. I don't know.
It was too much. Even the teachers would be acting weird. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here?
Was this before or after the MTV appearance, Sweet 16?
That was after.
It was after.
Yeah, that was after.
You think that had anything to do with it? The fact that were on national television and...
Yeah, like girls would be
Just-
hating.
yeah, just, like, the
for no
whole-
reason. Like it was weird. And me, like I said, we don't take no shit. Like people would sarcastically, yo, can I have an autograph? And I look over
And they all
and
did it.
I went to the table. I ripped up that paper so fast.
Or
I don't
like the
take no
one
shit.
time-
Literally.
One time we had like an old song. It's called After School. We did it like when we was about like 12 probably, 11.
Yeah.
And they was playing the song on a lunch table and they was all cracking up. And I'm like, hold up, is that I'm like, where is this noise coming from? I look back at my video. They got it at the end of the table, like facing me and SiAngie, the music video. She went up to the table. She slammed the shit. She said, "What?"
And I threw
threw
the laptop all the way across the cafeteria table because you know how they long. And they all stood so silent. They didn't say nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, people like to do dumb shit, but then, like, you know, when you check them, they got nothing to say. No one ever messed with us after that again.
Do you think the fact that you had a family member that was in boxing professionally, that had anything to do with it as well, or no?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, you know, I know how to stick up for myself.
Yeah.
I was never, like, a bitch for nothing.
Did things ever get physical in school past the, you know, slapping down the video and
They
things of that nature?
they almost got physical, but like teachers would get involved and stuff. One time, I almost really got physical in a math class with some girl, and I was just like, oh nah. And then we both got up, right? You know them type people, like they wait until somebody get in front of them to echo stuff. That's what she did. I was like, oh dude. But I like I said, I was no troublemaker. I was just defending myself. Like, these girls really...
Yeah, we was never troublemakers.
Really
we was just always defending
like,
ourselves. So I don't want people to think we troublemakers because I was never a troublemaker. But I'm not finna let someone bitch me. You feel me? I'm always going to defend myself.
After we got out of high school, like, we kind of ignored it. Like, I never was, like...
That's why we was only in high school for, like actual school. We went to school for, like, 4 months. It just didn't work out for us.
What high school was this?
I stayed in high school.
Yeah. Even like, besides that, we would travel a lot. We missed a lot of days in school. We probably missed a whole month of school because we would always travel and stuff like that.
We was back and forth from
so, you know, it just didn't work out for us, period.
Now, what was the reasoning for homeschool in the very beginning?
It's because we traveled a lot.
Yeah.
We will always miss, like, a lot of days of school, so we did homeschool.
When we got lit off musically, it was, like, ninth grade when we got lit. So it was really high school, like, literally the beginning of high school. And that's when we started going to a lot of meet and greets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, like, it was time for school, but, like, when I was able to get my lifestyle, now, like, go to school at 8 and then come at 3. Like,
yeah. Homeschool was just real convenient for us.
And was that something you two personally wanted, or was that suggested by?
Nah,
yeah, we wanted homeschool. We wanted to do homeschool.
You requested
I did not want to go to high school.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to high school.
Not because I didn't want to, like, do the work, but it's because, like, I knew I was gonna miss a lot of days. You know, me and you was, like, first buzzing and stuff like that. We was all doing all these meet and greets and, like, tours and stuff like that. So it was just best for us.
And did your parents agree to that right away, or was there some?
Nah, they agreed.
No, yeah, they agreed with it right away.
They understood because they understand. They see what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then why that decision to actually go back to public school?
I wanted to experience high school. I just wanted to, like, experience high school.
Everybody in your ear, like, you gotta experience
high school. I had friends there. I had a whole bunch of friends in high school. I mean, it wasn't the worst experience, but it just wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start the 11th grade and do these 4 months, I answered the question before I even asked it. Mm-hmm. When you do the time in public school during the 11th grade for those 4 months you mentioned, was that the very start of the 11th grade, or was that like second semester of 11th?
No, yeah, it was the very start. Yeah. It was the very start. It probably was a little more than, no, it was like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, bro, because we wasn't even in school at Christmas.
Yeah.
So it was definitely like.
It was the very start, and then we just
went back to homeschool.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that was at your own request?
Yeah, that was at my own request.
And what was your parents' thoughts to that?
They was cool with it.
Yeah, they was cool with it.
And when it comes to the funniness, the goofiness, one last question about that. Well, 2 more questions about that, actually. Has anyone higher up, and when I say higher up, I mean an advisor, a consultant, management, record label. Mm-hmm. Have they ever asked you to tone it down, mm-hmm. or do they ever ask you? Do they actually encourage you to show it more?
No, they encourage it because. Yeah. You wanna go? I feel like because people like loud personalities. Who like a dry ass person? Cause I can't. If I'm gonna crack a joke, I want someone to laugh with me. I don't like no dry people. Yeah. So yeah, everyone around me encourages it. I like personality. Mm-hmm.
Ever get tired of being funny? Being goofy?
No, it's natural. Like,
it's not like we just been.
We not always laughing 24 hours of the day, but we know how to crack a joke.
Yeah, like it's just.
And be sarcastic. Got a sense of humor.
I do sometimes. So I feel like, yo, am I annoying? But I don't care.